Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lynn Lowdown. I'm Danny Vittori, and today we welcome back on two representatives from Centerboard to speak about an upcoming event. Thank you so much both for coming on the show.
Absolutely, thanks for having us, Danny.
All right, so would you mind just quickly introducing yourself, Machel? I know you've been on before, but we'll do both of you just for the audience.
Awesome, thanks so much. Machel Piper, Development Director at Centerboard.
And my name is Kylie. I am the Development Assistant at Centerboard as well.
Right, so you're on here to talk about, it's a really cool event happening in a couple of weeks. You're doing a Centerboard Speakeasy on its November 14th, and this is really fascinating. Where did the idea for a speakeasy come from?
Well, I gotta say, so we, the team, and I do like to put what I say, the fun in fundraising. And I know that's really cheesy, but that's something that we say in the office every once in a while. It was actually, I gotta give credit to the CEO, Mark DeJoy. It was his idea a long time ago when he first hired me in December of 2023. He's like, you know, I'd really love to have some kind of speakeasy in our event space palette downstairs. And so it took us a little bit longer than expected, but we kind of came together as a team and we're like, this is what we really want to do in lieu of a gala, because typically, you know, large fundraisers are pretty expensive to put on, and we wanted something a little bit less expensive to put on, but yet still get people super excited about going. Yeah. And that's a little bit untraditional and different.
I know, it definitely caught my attention when I read about it. Speakeasy, that's different. I want to hear more about it. And Kylie, I'll ask you about, there's kind of two tiers of tickets. There's the regular ones, and then there's the VIP. What are the differences in pricing in that?
Yeah, so we have our general admission tickets, which are set at about $75. Any ticket that you buy is going to come with a free drink ticket and about $1,000 worth of our casino chips, because we are going to have lots of different casino games there for everybody to play. And then separately for our $100 VIP tickets, guests are always going to get an additional drink ticket as well as a $25% off discount at Bobby from Boston's vintage shop. So any vintage pieces or 1920s inspired looks that they are thinking about wearing to the speakeasy, they can get that 25% discount on with proof of purchase.
Interesting, because I was wondering, I'm thinking, I don't think I have any 1920s era in my closet, so that is good to know there's somewhere you can get it. Right?
Absolutely.
Because that's, even though it says from Boston, that shop is in Lynn. It's local. It's a locally owned business. That's correct.
Yeah.
Who you're partnering up with.
Yeah, and we, I know Kylie can probably speak a little bit more to it, but we just got a connection with her through our marketing coordinator, Jessie, and that was actually just something that was happening today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, wow. So
Hot off the presses.
there you go. Breaking news. Here we go. I love that. And as I said, got to get through the logistics of it, the when and where of it, you know, when is it happening, where, dates, times, all of that.
Yeah, of course. So it is going to be held on November 14th in the Palette Function Room from 7 p.m. to 10. Doors are actually going to open at 6, so if anybody wants to get there a little bit early, they're more than welcome to, but the real festivities are going to start right at 7 o'clock.
And it is a 21 plus event, because you were mentioning casino drinks, those, you know,
Absolutely.
you have to be an adult.
Yeah, you do have to be an adult. And actually, some of the drinks too, I won't go into super details about them, but there are going to be some very cool specialty drinks that night. We're having a couple of bartenders, and they're going to have some pretty cool names associated with them. So to be determined, and I don't want to like say too much about the event because there's like a lot of surprises the night of too.
You do. You have to leave it open. I was going to ask, is you mentioned the casino, the drinks. Is there anything else you can mention without ruining the surprise? I don't want to ruin the surprise for anyone who's going as a guest.
So when you come in, you're actually going to be, it's not, you can't enter through the Palette Function Room. Oh, you're going to have to enter in through 16 City Hall Square. So those are essentially our office spaces. And then there's going to be a secret passageway in order to get to the speakeasy room, which you will need the secret password to get into.
Ooh, very mysterious. I like it. This is fun and very 1920s-esque. That's what you think of with the Speakeasy. They were almost like the kind of underground, very exclusive clubs that you were finding, right? At least that's what I know from the little bit of history I've ever looked at.
Exactly. And we definitely want to encourage people to dress up. We want to see cool outfits and whatever their take might be on what that speakeasy attire looks like. And so it's definitely encouraged, but it's not mandatory. So people can feel free to show up however they'd like.
Yeah, make a full Great Gatsby. You never know. That would be fun.
Just saying.
We would love that.
Yeah.
That would be your favorite.
We
Yes,
love the
it's
theme.
fantastic. You can come back anytime.
I know.
And this is a fundraising event, as you said, of course.
Correct.
So what would do all these funds, donations go towards?
Right. So we, you know, as with most nonprofits, the last several months we've had a couple of funding cuts that have happened. Right. So one of them, and I remember the last time we were on, we talked about our We Rise program, which is a CSEC program that's commercial sexual exploitation of children, and so that received a massive federal funding cut in September, actually. So it could possibly decimate the program. So a lot of the funds raised this night are going to go towards that.
Okay.
And then also with the looming SNAP benefits being cut, we are doing a lot of triaging with other nonprofits in the community. And so we're trying to, you know, cobble together other funding to get food provided for our families. Yeah, they're on SNAP.
Yeah, there are two very, very vital programs, of course. You know, food, funding, housing, all of that.
Exactly.
Things that people shouldn't have to worry about, but unfortunately they do, right?
Right, exactly. So like 100% of the proceeds raised that night are going to go towards those programs.
And you were saying too, also the space is limited. You know, it's limited based on the size of the room. So how many tickets are available? You said they're selling pretty well right now.
Yes, so they are going pretty fast. We have limited tickets left available, so we are going to be at capacity at about 100 guests, and it's just a few weeks away. So if we really want tickets, we should definitely start and get those tickets online.
Yes, and that was my next question. How can people just go online and buy tickets? Easy enough?
So you can go to our website, centerboard.org, click the little link at the top. What does it say? Do you remember what it says?
It'll be pretty
obvious. Yeah, there's like a little thing at the very top. It'll be like, join our Speakeasy event. You click on that, it'll take you to the Eventbrite page, and then you can purchase them.
We also have links available in all of our social media accounts right in the bio. You'll be able to find it. And then if you want to search us directly on Eventbrite, you can find us at Centerboard Speakeasy.
Great. And you were mentioning even too, this is in place a more traditional gala. And you mentioned part of the reason for that was funding, but it's also a little bit different. Yeah, it separates you a little bit from, because there are many.
Yeah, we're just really not a gala organization. I don't want to put too many adjectives around that, but we're just not a gala organization. We are definitely, this reflects us a lot more in terms of we're just this like fun, welcoming, family-like organization, and I think something like this just has such a better reflection of who we are, you know, in the community and everything too. So just fun to be at.
Oh, yeah.
And spend their money, right?
Right, you know, hey. I know I've been to several of your events, and they've always been fantastic, really well run, really well put on. And I guess for this one specifically, is there anything that either of you two you're really looking forward to that night? Like, I can't wait to see this or experience.
Do you want to go first?
I mean, I love a theme. I am the big theme girl. I love the decorations, and I'm very excited to see everybody's outfits and whatever it is that they put together. That's definitely my little jam.
Yeah, I'm excited. Obviously, we haven't put the room together yet, so I'm excited to see what the room is going to look like, and I think it's really going to, you know, immerse people into the 1929. Is that what we're aiming for? 1929, and I want to see what people are going to show up as. I think people are going to get creative. I think anything kind of goes, and I'm psyched out of my mind to see like just the vibe of the night.
You know, excited. If you say the general community, but especially creatives, just go for it. You come up with some great stuff. I always love seeing it. I wish I was that creative in terms of clothing. I am not. I think I covered all of my questions for this, covered everything for there, but was there anything else that either of you wanted to mention, anything I hadn't pointed out, referenced for the Speakeasy?
I think if you can't make it that night, you know, something that I even told our board members today, just like and share our posts. You know, that gets other people excited about it, gets other people that may be interested in something like this. So please just, even if you can't come, just check us out on Instagram and share that post with others.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to add?
I also think this could be a great event for anybody who doesn't know Centerboard yet. They haven't met us. They don't know what we do just yet. Of course, it's going to be a great night. It's going to be a lot of fun, and you can just come and just enjoy the night if it's just something that you kind of want to do after Halloween and get a little extra use out of your costumes. But it's also a great way for people to kind of meet our staff. We'll have tons of staff volunteers there. You can talk to us about whatever's going on that night or even further into some of our programming. So I think it's a great way to do a little meet and greet as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great blend of fun and networking, right?
Exactly.
Well, I said, I know I'm very excited to see this, and I just want to thank you both again so much for coming on to really share it with the greater community.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for
Danny.
having us.
Of course, anytime. Of course, I'm definitely intrigued by this, but if you want to learn more, be sure to check them out. But for now, I'm Danny Vittori. This has been the Lynn Lowdown, and we'll see you next week with more guests.